Thank you for listening, even though I lost my voice while making this very, very long video.
So let's just go. Let's just be free.
Okay, so we're back. My memory ran out, so I was talking that much that my camera decided just to stop me. I will try to cut it down, so maybe you won't notice the length that I've talked. I think I've been talking for like a half an hour, so maybe you will end up seeing just a 10-minute video or a 20-minute video, but we'll see. But if you missed it, I will check it later in the editing. But the anti-shock with Black Diamond, you get more, I think, absorbed shock than the Leki, because the Leki anti-shock is very, very small. It's here, and as you can see, the total width of the anti-shock of the Leki is only one of the 3 pieces that the Black Diamond has as anti-shock technology. So that's a huge difference. So you may notice, if you test both of these, that the anti-shock of the Black Diamond will absorb a lot more of the shock. So keep that in mind. And if you're thinking about using it for snow hiking or snow environment hiking, you may prefer the smaller anti-shock or no shock at all, because it may be harder to hike in the snow if you have a lot of shock. But this shock is not very irritating. It's not like it bounces around or anything like that, like a downhill bike with suspension. It's just, if you have a lot of pressure, it will absorb it, at least from what I've tested so far. And just to show you the mechanism, it's basically the same. So you just pull it here and it all falls into place. Okay, so that's a bit of okay, so maybe that's also a bit of a negative. You can only, if you want to do it smoothly, you have to like hold it vertically. You cannot like extend it horizontally, where with the Black Diamond it doesn't matter which orientation you have, you can just extend it easily. So it's basically the same click mechanism. So it clicks, and to open it, you click it here again. So the women's version works the same. So again, click, and this is the 110 centimeters minimum length we're talking about. So that's pretty long. So if you want to set up a tarp again, like a very small encaping with your tarp, it may be very difficult if you only have this walking stick, but it's less difficult if you have the Black Diamond, which has shorter capabilities. So this is the Leki Micro Vario Carbon Anti-Shock, and this one is a Micro Vario Carbon without anti-shock women's version. This is actually the unisex version, so it doesn't really have a gender. But yeah, it's kind of the same grip as I said before. The difference with this grip and this one is the shape, but they both kind of feel the same. The Leki feels a bit softer, like a bit more suede-ish, but they're both basically like absolutely the same. It's like very, very small differences. And as a women's Leki version, it also opens here at the top, which is very difficult, of course. So these are all things that you have to take into account when you're choosing a pole. I like to be comfortable with the things I use, and I want to be easy, not very much struggle. But yeah, so that needed a lot of force, not that much, but it is like, it's not like opening a bottle of water, for example. You really need to pull on it, and of course if you want to close it, you need to really It's not that hard, but it's a bit, it feels a bit clumsy and a bit, it's not really clumsy, it's a bit stroef. It's a bit rough. It feels a bit rough when you open it and close it. It's not smooth. And with the Black Diamond, everything feels very smooth and easy and nice. It's just like, it's like a spa. Like the Black Diamond feels like a spa, and the Leki feels a bit like plastic, just cheap, while it's more expensive. So yeah, but if you want to save weight, you can go with Leki, but as I said before, the Leki weighs 504 grams, while the Black Diamond weighs 580 grams. So if you're looking to save 75 grams, then you can choose the Leki, as it has almost all the same mechanism. But yeah, I didn't choose the Leki because, as I said before, the Black Diamond is the one for me, but the Leki may be the one for you. It may be the perfect spec, the perfect weight, the perfect length you're seeking, and yeah, everyone has their own choice. So I think that was my video, at least for all the 5 trekking poles. I may make another video displaying individually each one, and thank you for watching. So, oh no, wait, sorry, I haven't edited it yet. So if we're going to rank the poles, I would actually rank, it's very sad to say, but I would rank the women's Leki the least nice and the least durable and the worst value for money. They may work for you, I mean, if you get these as a present, I don't think the person will be disappointed, at least if it's their first trekking pole. But for 170 euros, I don't think it's really worth it, which is why I'm putting it at last place. And the second place goes to my second-hand poles, as I've already used them and they work. They're very, very durable, as they are made from aluminium instead of carbon like these ones are. They also have a shorter installation, or yeah, shorter length, minimum length, so you don't have the issue that you have with setting up tarps. You have a different, you have more capabilities with this one, and this one also has anti-shock, while this one doesn't. I do not know the retail price of this one, or the original price, as I bought it secondhand. But yeah, secondhand trekking poles come before the 170 euros Leki. And this one is like a home brand from a local shop in the Netherlands. So when you're making a choice, consider that, but you can always test the poles for yourself and see what feels good for you, of course. In third place, I would put the Leki Microfire Carbon Anti-Shock. The reason is because I stated already, it doesn't have a removable tip. It's a bit clumsy, it feels cheaper. You have less material for your money. The anti-shock feels, it may absorb, but it looks small compared to the Black Diamond. It looks very big, and it seems it will absorb more shock. I'm talking so long that I'm losing my voice. My apologies. Sorry for the people that are sleeping now and falling asleep. But yeah, so the Leki is in third place, the unisex version. Yeah, I stated my reasons why. The Leki women's version comes in fourth place. The reason is because it is a shorter length, so you do get less for your money, but they're kind of the same. It balances out. With the women's version, you do get shorter poles, but the added benefit is you get the snow baskets and this one is number 1 just by a bit, but it doesn't come with snow basket. So that's the only negative I would say of these poles. But these are number 1. I chose them, of course. I am biased towards them, but they just feel perfect and nice, and they are just what I needed and just what I was looking for. Very nice, very easy. As you can see, it's not clumsy, so you can just extend it up to 140 centimeters. It gives you a warning for stop here, so that's very nice. I haven't tested it if it can like open up fully. I think it does, so you can pull it all the way out and maybe replace only this piece. And I don't think you can do that with the Leki, as the Leki automatically stops if you extend it too much. So those are also a difference. But yeah, this is my number 1. I've already made a video about this, so I don't think we need more explanation. I may make a video again after actually using it in nature. So you may get an update after a few months or after a year of usage. Then you guys also have an idea. If you're still thinking about it after a while, I may have a answer for you then. Oh, I also just noticed that they even have the Black Diamond even has a left side. It says L here, and the other side says R. So then you have a left-handed and a right-handed pole. I didn't know that. I think the reason being is the way the handles are adjusted, so they are differently positioned to perfectly adjust to your hand or your hand position or your hand direction. So that's really cool. I just noticed that. So that's very, very nice. So then they are specially made to be very, very comfortable for each side of your hand. I just noticed them. So that's, I mean, it only gets better, guys. So yeah, I do recommend these a lot. I like them a lot. For now at least. Maybe when I test them it will be different. So I may cut all of that out because I talk a lot. You know, I'm tired just talking. So I'm losing my voice. Maybe I'm losing my mind. I think I'm falling asleep here. But anyways, number 5. This one is number 4, number 3, number 2, and number 1. I'll just end it now before I talk about my whole life story when I was born, etc. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for thank you for listening, even though I lost my voice while making this very, very long video. I'm maybe losing my mind here talking about the polls for an hour long. But please subscribe. Please like if you find this useful. You can donate to me to save my voice or anything. Oh my, it's getting okay. Thank you for watching. Bye. Bye. My stem.